The portion where Sayyidina Musa is mentioned, the story of Sayyidina Musa is mentioned in Surah Ibrahim is only a few verses. But look at the scene that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose to display to us in this surah. The story begins after Fir'aun was drowned, after Bani Israel were granted victory and saved from Fir'aun. In other verses and in other surahs, we learn about the hardships that Sayyidina Musa faced and that Bani Israel faced. They were tortured for hundreds of years, for centuries, under Fir'aun and the people before him. And we know how severe that punishment was. And Sayyidina Musa, he grew up in oppression. And then he, killed the soldier and he had to leave because there was an execution upon him. He went to Morden with nothing. And he then came back. He was ordered to come back to face Fir'aun. And he told to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm afraid they might kill me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him to go. So he went. And then he faced Fir'aun. He faced the magicians. After all of this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not talk about this here. Instead, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts from the scene once Sayyidina Musa and Bani Israel crossed the sea and Fir'aun was drowned. What does Sayyidina Musa tell the people at this point? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describes, وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِقَوْمِهِ اذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ إِذْ أَنْجَاكُمْ مِنْ آلِ فِرْعَوْنَ يَسُومُونَكُمْ سُوءَ الْعَذَابِ وَيُذَبِّحُونَ أَبْنَاءَكُمْ وَيَسْتَحْيُونَ نِسَاءَكُمْ وَفِي ذَلِكُمْ بَلَاءٌ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ عَظِيمٌ. Sayyidina Musa tells his people, and he's reminding them, right? This is the first time Bani Israel have freedom after hundreds and hundreds of years. He tells them, remember Allah's favor upon you when He rescued you from the people of Pharaoh, who afflicted you with dreadful torment, slaughtering your sons and keeping your women. That was a severe test from your Lord. But what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what is the ayah that follows this? Sayyidina Musa is reminding them, وَإِذْ تَأَذَّنَ رَبُّكُمْ لَئِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ وَلَئِن كَفَرْتُمْ إِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. And remember when your Lord promised, if you are grateful, I will certainly give you more. But if you are ungrateful, surely my punishment is severe. And that's where the test begins. Bani Israel before this moment, you showcase patience. They stayed upon their religion under the oppression of Fir'aun. But now they have freedom. Now they've been granted victory. How are they going to react? How are they going to do with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's blessing? Are they going to showcase patience? Be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Remember His favors upon him. Or option B, which they chose, be arrogant. After that, shortly, they started worshipping the ijl, the cow, the golden cow. And later on, we see more and more things that they started doing. And so, this is the real test. Because some of these people, after having patience for all of this time, they failed.